Hey everyone, this is my pretty straightforward and short review of Puss in Boots: The Secret Wish, which I finally got to see today. And outside of Sonic 2, this is probably my favorite movie of 2022. In all seriousness, like, wow, this was a phenomenal movie. And this honestly, outside of The Prince of Egypt, this is my favorite DreamWorks film of all time. And yes, I have seen Shrek 2, at least on first viewing. I enjoyed this a lot more than the last time I watched Shrek 2, is how I should put it. It would literally be possibly one of my favorite animated films I've ever seen. Just everything about this movie just worked so well. Like, if you haven't seen this movie yet, you have to go check it out, especially if you're a DreamWorks fan, especially if you're a Spider-Verse fan. If you're a fan of Into the Spider-Verse, you're a DreamWorks fan at heart, you're a Puss in Boots fan, you have to check this movie out. It is so good. The voice acting from everyone is top notch. There's a lot of great voice casting here, all doing an amazing job. The script has a lot of great jokes that bounce off each other so well in that DreamWorks style. There is surprisingly virtually no bathroom or toilet humor, which for DreamWorks is more rare, especially considering this is a spin-off from Shrek. But it really works well. I really enjoyed it. The script had me laughing a lot. There are several really great adult moments that only DreamWorks gets away with that had me laughing so much. The animation is absolutely gorgeous. This is one of the best looking animated films I've seen since Into the Spider-Verse, in all seriousness. And I didn't have any jumping up in my seat moments like with Sonic 2, but I did have moments that came pretty dang close. And just because I had that level of excitement and giddiness that Sonic 2 gave me the entire movie, which is kind of hard to do. And just between this and Bad Guys, which I caught most of a few months ago, no, a few weeks ago actually, I finally caught some of Bad Guys on Netflix. I think DreamWorks is having a comeback. I really think that they got out of their debt that they were in, and they are just going full force on what they're doing right now and just really reshaping the mold again when it comes to animation in ways that Disney definitely isn't doing right now. And just honestly, the story was really clever. The characters are all top notch. The old characters and the new characters are so well written and well woven. This has one of the best animated villains I've ever seen. I was so impressed by how smart and how mature this movie was because I can't give away anything more about the villain or I'll spoil it, especially since there are technically three villains in this movie, but there's like two ongoing villains and then one central antagonist. And the antagonist is just phenomenally done. Like, this is not only probably my favorite DreamWorks film, but this is definitely their darkest and most intense. Like, there are areas where they really know how to shoot the scene, just make it so dark and scary, even, especially for younger kids. And I was so impressed. So, just, and I can't give too much away. Like Shrek 2, there are a ton of great references. Not as much as Shrek 2 for sure, references to other movies, but it still works out so well and they're so funny. And these somehow managed to get in a Nicolas Cage reference. And if you're a fan of Nicolas Cage, you'll know exactly when it is, but I can't spoil it, but it's too good. And that's probably fitting because this is Nicolas Cage's birthday today. So a massive happy birthday to Nicolas Cage, one of my all-time favorite actors and one of my all-time favorite characters, Spider-Man Noir and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So a massive birthday shout out to Nicolas Cage, and it is really fitting that I got to see a movie with you in it without you actually being in it, sir. So happy birthday to you. DreamWorks, well done. Like, honestly, this was so impressive and such a fun ride. If you haven't seen it, you have to go check it out, please. Just watch it for yourself. I think you're going to really, really enjoy it, all things considered. Just, I can't get over how much fun this movie was. So, with that said, I'm working really hard because my anniversary, my third year anniversary of doing YouTube content, is coming up this week. So I'm working on a lot. Please check out my previous videos if you want to see how you too can be part of the excitement and fun. And with all that, go see Puss in Boots: The Secret Wish, and I'll see all you guys soon. This was such a good movie.